Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu. Amma ba'du, fa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahmanir Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا My dear brothers and sisters and children, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. That is, may the peace, mercy, and God's blessings be upon you. Alhamdulillah, summa alhamdulillah, on 8th March 2020, after the Zuhr prayer, Nasr prayer, and after many dua, with my Creator, Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala has given me several revelations. These revelations came after many very hard trials and upset me, and affected my health. Thinking about all this, tears in my eyes, and invoked Allah and sought His precious help. And I fell into a weakness, and it is in this state that Alhamdulillah, Summa Alhamdulillah, God the Almighty gave me courage by manifesting an extraordinary fragrance and revealing words to me in Sanskrit. As this fragrance manifested, I also saw smoke, and it was only then that this revelation in Sanskrit appeared before me. Yavat Pasyanti Viraya Saristasha Mahital Tavat Ramat Bhagwan Katalukashu Prasara which means as long as there are mountains and lands on earth, God the Almighty will continue to illuminate this world. The second, Asadu Masadgamaya Tamasuma Jyotirgamaya Nrityarma Amaritam Amaya, which means from the unreal guide me to the truth, from darkness guide me to light, and from death guide me to eternity. Then Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala revealed to me, it is Allah alone who chooses His Khalifa. It is not man. It is a favor from Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala for him who deserves it. The Khalifa chosen by Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala is for life. The question of mandate does not even arise. Corruption has appeared on land as a result of people's action, and He will make them taste the consequences of some of their own action so that they abandon error. Holy Quran, Surah Al-Rum, chapter 30, verses 42. At the beginning of this century, Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala revealed several times that humanity is in danger. That a deadly virus will fall on humanity in general. From the year 2002 to 2003, the revelation came repeatedly to the Khalifatullah, that is, this humble servant, to warn humanity, and especially to those who persecuted the believers. The world as we know it today is a past century. Well, the world as we know it today is very different from the world of the past century that I want to explain to you. The world has evolved and developed so much in all sectors, and people have deviated from the path that leads to the pleasure of God. They have overstepped the limits and purity and virtue, violated sanctified laws, and have led a life of vanity and personal satisfaction to this day, with a pronounced fondness for the goods of this world. All this by disregarding the divine commandments, by committing enormities that is serious offense, under his gaze, and by offending him by an open revolt and a shameless violence. God's just retribution is imposed on people who disobey. The leaders whom Allah sent went to govern their material and religious well-being. These people rebel and destroy authority. They act in an illegal, unjust, and unholy manner by slowing down progress by oppositions and antagonism. In doing so, they cut off any connection that God has established and reject what the Almighty has brought with His infinite wisdom. The wrath of God follows on those who reject the divine messenger, who must appear at the beginning of each century with clear and unshakable arguments attesting to his veracity. They deny his signs by their own small mindedness. They insult him, persecute him, prosecute him, abuse him, declare him heretic, and plan his death. Great countries also has planned all these things. The coronavirus is one each virus that has brought many great countries and also the most powerful countries in the world to their knees, helpless before the wrath of God. O you who claim to be powerful, O you who claim to be powerful in the world, as you would say you are God on earth. Think again. If you are really powerful, why so much panic? Why close schools, stores, supermarkets, shops, and even offices? You consider yourself powerful and wealthy. So why so much fear? The international airlines are now down on bookings. There is a certain fear. Reservations are slowing down. People hesitate before traveling, and some prefer to delay their trips. Thousands are affected by the coronavirus in several countries, and also several deaths have been recorded in China, Italy, and many other countries also. There are countries where government do not reveal the truth about the number of deaths in their countries caused by coronavirus. There is a fear in the heart every family and every country around the world. Big, big countries, small countries, and even the island. God, the Almighty, sends an epidemic of coronavirus to all people in different countries. This virus came with a complete absence of any feeling of sympathy and grace within it. People then become beasts that feed on the corpse of their fellow humans and recognize no social distinction. So, I'm speaking to all of humanity. You are aware that coronavirus has installed and is spreading worldwide. Its violent attack certainly did not spare your love once, and it caused you great pain. You should know, however, that by putting your through this ordeal, God, the gracious and the wise, put you to the test and visit you with anger and revenge. It should be remembered that deadly epidemic in the days of the messenger of God was predicted in the Holy Quran. If you read in chapter 27, verses 83, as well as in the Bible. For example, Zechariah, chapter 14, verses 12, and Matthew, chapter 24, verses 7. No one can dispute the veracity of these prophecies. And it is my duty, as well as that of my faithful disciples, not to have recourse to any material resource to protect themselves from it. I do not declare that it is illegal to use medication or prevention method in the case of coronavirus or any other disease. Our beloved Prophet, the Holy Prophet of Islam, Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam, says that there is no disease that God has not provided the remedy for it. But I consider it a sin to conceal by vaccination or health. By vaccination, the heavenly signs with which has given me, and by faithful disciples, and by which he wants to show his selective favor to those who sincerely accept me. I cannot therefore insult and discredit this sign of divine grace by submitting to vaccination and thus be guilty of not having faith in the promise of God. I know that government policy in general is to protect in general is to protect people. I know that the government policy in general is to protect people from the scourge, and that they would gladly accept any better remedy than vaccination. Considering this, my decision is not contradictory to government action. For God the Almighty has revealed to me that the people of my community who are sincere with the divine manifestation, who sincerely believe in this humble servant of God in this century, who obey me completely and do not speak out against the chosen servants of Allah and don't quarrel with me. So all of these people, regardless of their number, will be relatively safe from coronavirus. Inshallah ta'ala this is. My faithful followers will be further protected with the help of God against this coronavirus. If some will laugh at what I say, and others will call me crazy, Allah Ta'ala has revealed to me that He will punish the people who try to ridicule me, and that His anger, which has already been awakened, will destroy me. Many lives will be destroyed. But as He told me, O my chosen servant, for those who sincerely believe in you, do not break your heart. They will be starved, and they will live in peace. Do not believe that criminals are safe. Those criminals who persecuted believers because of their belief in oneness of God, we are approaching their home. I prepare my armies by multiplying the policy of coronavirus. Vaccine of coronavirus. By multiplying the vaccine of coronavirus. People will be found lifeless in their home like dead animals. It will then be the day of God's victory. Allah Ta'ala continues from the beginning of this century, since the year 2001. I am the merciful who takes away your trials, and it is certainly I who raised you as a Khalifatullah, the Muhyiddin. Certainly my messengers do not fear my presence. I am your protector, and I will support you. It was I who sent you, and you demonstrated my truth to the world. The time will come when I will exalt you to a position so high that the world will sing your praise. Do not shed your tears, because these tears will become a flood to drown your enemies. People who caused you difficulties, literally, who caused massive disorder for you, and want to witness your fearful end, let me take care of these people. Place your trust only on me. Worldly trials will come, but do not forget, worldly trials will continue. But do not forget and rest assured, O my Khalifatullah, that success is with you and failure is with your enemies. Wait patient for the manifestations of this day. This is the revelation from your Creator. O humanity, God the Almighty has revealed to me that if people accept God's messenger, this is Khalifatullah, or if they do not harm to him, then divine mercy will be granted to them. The truth is that a simple rejection of a prophet of God do not result in severe punishment on this earth. On the other hand, excesses, abuses, and persecutions are also punished on this earth by death and destruction. If people now sincerely repent for all evil deeds, God will remove this deadly epidemic, the coronavirus. Therefore, we should pray to God that through His infinite grace, He protect us and our friends from this deadly evil. But only the wise and the foresighted can understand. So fear God and stay away from actions that bring disorder and destruction, so that you are spared. It is my duty to repeat it to you, so that I will not be accused of negligence in my task. Seek deliverance from this evil with selflessness, prayer, and charity. God will forgive you your iniquities and deliver you. Freed from your shortcomings, you will then testify to divine mercy. I have spoken to you by the inspiration of the divine word, and you will soon attest the truth of my words. As I told you at the beginning, getting of the divine manifestation. Allah Ta'ala repeatedly revealed to me regarding the deadly epidemic. But alas, for those who turn their back and do not recognize the veracity of these divine revelations. And a pity for those who qualified these divine words as all favors. And Alhamdulillah, during my trips to India, more precisely to Kerala, in our mosque, in the Nurul Islam Mosque, in front of all the faithful of the Jamaatul Sahih Islam, Allah Ta'ala revealed to me in one time, among other things, about the calamities that will destroy this world. Nothing can happen to us except what God has decreed for us. He is our sovereign and our protector. God alone deserves our trust. So put your trust in God, the one God, the unique God. God willing, if you submit to Him, everything will work out. So, fasbir sabran jameel. Take a beautiful patience, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, it's been 12 years since our Jamaat was officially registered. It is on 10th March 2008. Now we are 2020. And tomorrow, Mauritius will celebrate its 52nd independence day and 28 years of republic. Let us each pray for our respective motherland, and may Allah open the hearts of people towards the truth of His signs and His oneness, and may He always protect us under His shadow. Ameen. Ameen. Ya Rabbal Alameen. So, thank you for your attention, and I bless you all.